Hello everyone, this is Amber Knight here in my review for the finale of the last two episodes of Cardfight Vanguard OVERDRESS. And I can only just say, this episode just been one big final whoa. This I cannot even begin to describe. Episodes 11 and 12 have definitely given this series that has become a more of a slightly like comedic shonen card game to definitely now more like a build up to something bigger that basically is a Cardfight Vanguard turf war going on. Alright, let's make context that were big characters. Toya, Yuyu, and Donji. Yuyu, the young shy kid was taken by Donji and all member Team Blackout how to become more self-confident, independent, and be proud of his own kind of person. Even though we know it's just just love to dress him up with their little makeup Barbie doll. Donji, the big brother figure that everyone loves. Megumi loves her, obviously her connection to him and to connect to her brother. And Toya sees him like a rival. I believe he wants to prove he can surpass. Because that's just how the stats that he gets when an obstacle he needs to overcome. And Toya. This character is definitely did the biggest 0 to 100 from a character I like to like disliking a too much, and I cannot even begin to explain this. We've seen everything. How successful he gets in Cardfight Vanguard, just like does his studies. How most of his parents were different when he won that little tournament. Man, even how her grandmother was telling like it's no big deal, so that's just a little hobby. But he told like no, it's more than that. You know how I am. If I get dedicated to something, then I become way too invested. And it's really hard considering a grandma died, telling him like just do what you want, that you feel is the right thing to do. And that's why it just hurts so much to see how Toya is. He's pretty much working now as a hired muscle to the new group that I'm calling like the Vermilion Phoenix Knights. Like taking out other cardfighter teams and burning their banner. Destroying the symbol of their own group's bonds and friendship. And even when he was telling Team Blackout and Yuyu, fight me, I'll give you the banner, but you lose, I burn it. Or that Yuyu spends most of episode 11 just like confused, and even me. Like, Toya, just what the hell, man? What? Why are you're going against your grandmother's wishes? And I'm just like, dude, this is literally effed up. And just like, you don't have resolve. You don't have courage. I'm just like, dude, what the hell are you talking about? This and that aren't in the same subject. And we see the card fight. You hit fight with everything he has. But instead of just the typical showing protagonist that shows the opponent the error of their way, he's like, nope, this is not gonna work, and beats Yuyu and burns the banner. And that scene just hurts. And it ends with Donji. And then we are soon now this episode. This episode has two halves. The end of this first core Vanguard and the foreshadowing for what's coming next. The first half is just mainly Donji versus Toya. Yeah, we just see Yuyu just crying in defeat, and it just makes sense. And he feels like he let Donji, Megumi, everybody down. You would feel devastated. And Donji would smile. He's like Goku when saying like, don't worry, or I leave it all to me. And him and Toya just have like this battle is the equivalent like boring but thrilling to just silly and stupid. But because the battle goes from Cardfight Vanguard, there are two main avatars just duking it out, and then there are souls, so just pretty much having a Hajime no Ippo just fisticuffs. We're ending with a thing that even I was just like, what? Donji's like, alright, Toya, let's go. One more match. Back to our three. And finally, Toya just wins the last one. but it felt more like I personally feel like Don just gave him the win. Like, all right, you had enough of beatdown. I'll just claim your prize. And then he just thinks out, and Donji just says the weirdest line, and it's official. Donji is he's the master after of just having the entire Vanguard community just saying, what? Donji declares that he's living because, again, the Vermilion Phoenix Knights thing going around. And he says, I'm going to make Toya here your new leader. And we're just like, what? You gotta be kidding me. And he tells, and he yells at everyone, no, I am being 100% serious. And the entire episode is just so confusing. And again, the other half is just, we see other members of the Phoenix Vermilion Knights. Nice, but I feel Donji was like a member, and they were called like Team Sky Brigade, or like Sky Birdcage. How we found the graffiti in that old building. Donji was last episode. Oh, with that lady who was also a member. We see the episode everyone just going their daily places. Says, I swear, so few anime I've seen, or even show in general, where the whole like calm for the storm in the sense of the main character leaving. The only example I have on top of my head is Naruto when he leaves to go to his 3-year training for the big battle that await him later on. And even we just see this scene of Donji and Yu, and Donji goes off for more, where he says, I leave the rest to you, Yu Kondo. Literally saying, Yu, next season, the next quarter, it's your turn. Basically, like Midoriya. Midoriya, it's your turn to take the mantle. This has just been crazy. Cardfight Vanguard OVERDRESS has been a completely different kind of series than I was expecting. Many were expecting more because of the good animation, better cardfight and everything, but we had a slice of life like comedy with a few WTF moments, some sweet moments of interacting with our characters and loving bonds that are definitely going to be big part for what's going to happen in the next couple of months. We know October 2021. Let's just say like the first Saturday, so like something like October 8th or 10th, and that's when we're all coming back. This can not be counted a review, but still, this is all I can say for Cardfight Vanguard OVERDRESS. Something that's been a bit different than for the Cardfight Vanguard series, and I really just enjoy it all. Thank you all for hearing my rambling slight review. Thank you all. This is Emblem Knight, and hopefully, goodbye.